Good afternoon, friends. Happy Wednesday to all of you. President Biden is now being urged by Democrats from both the House and Senate to sign the executive order into law this very week. Many Americans are pushing for a gas tax holiday and a brand new round of stimulus checks to ease inflation. But Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer are having a difficult time reaching a deal. Friends, this is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Please make sure you watch until the end of this video for all these details. I will be giving away a $75 Walmart gift card 4 days a week. If you would like to enter the giveaways, please make sure you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. And friends, I'll be announcing a winner in a video later today, so please stay tuned for the keywords and the video. Upset Senate Democrats now have to decide what to do about opposition from Senator Joe Manchin. Democrats are under great pressure to quickly negotiate with Senator Joe Manchin after he sunk two of President Biden's biggest campaign promises, and that was to reform the tax code and pass sweeping legislation to combat global climate change. Yet lawmakers are reluctant to retaliate against their colleague because they still need his vote to pass a budget reconciliation bill that would lower prescription prices and extend subsidies for Affordable Care Act health insurance plans. There is a chance that Senator Manchin could leave the Democratic Party and caucus as an independent with Republicans, which would put Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell in control. Senate Democratic Whip Dick Durbin also rejected talks of taking away Senator Manchin's chairmanship of the Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee, telling reporters that Democrats should not risk their majority by purging their ranks. But Senator Whip Dick Durbin also criticized Joe Manchin for stringing out the climate and tax talks for months. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who had insisted his talks with Joe Manchin were making good progress, has declined to comment on the devastating blow to President Biden's agenda. Many other Democrats voiced extreme disappointment and frustration. Last year's bipartisan infrastructure bill, which Joe Manchin helped negotiate, sent $6 billion in new investments to his home state. Other Democrats are trying to make the best of a bad situation by urging President Biden to use his executive power to address the climate change policy. Senate Republican Sheldon Whitehouse tweeted that the executive branch has lots of tools at its disposal and called on the Environmental Protection Agency and Department of Transportation to push the auto industry to manufacture 100% zero-emission vehicles by the year 2035. So friends, do you think that President Biden should use his executive order? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Friends, the keyword for this video is Mount Livermore. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Mount Livermore, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And please, friends, do make sure that you're also subscribed to my channel. And the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chance of winning the giveaway. Nearly a month ago, President Biden stood behind a White House podium and asked for Congress to move swiftly to pause federal gas taxes to ease prices during the busy summer travel season. Democratic leadership on Capitol Hill refused to commit to advancing Biden's plan, and the idea quickly fizzled. Given Congress's reluctance to embrace the president's plan, along with falling gas prices, the gas tax holiday appears to be stalled. Critics have lined up to pan Biden's idea. Both House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer expressed concerns that energy companies would not pass along the savings to consumers and stress that the gas tax is needed to fund federal infrastructure projects. The oil industry and environmentalists also balked at the plan. Oil companies called the idea a short-term solution and urged President Biden's team to focus instead on policies that increase domestic oil production. Environmentalists warned that big oil would pocket the extra cash. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told reporters on Friday that the administration still wants Congress to enact the federal gas tax holiday. She said, "When it comes to gas prices, we feel that they can do that at any time." But meanwhile, gas prices have declined over last month to the lowest level since May. And Americans are set to spend $206 million less on gasoline today, compared to when prices hit a record high in mid-June. Gas prices in the United States have fallen 49 cents in the past month to a national average of $4.49 per gallon as of July 19th, which is driven in part by concerns over a potential recession, growing inventories, and reduced demand. The state of Texas recently became the second state to see average gas prices fall to under $4 per gallon, joining South Carolina. Analysts have shared there are 35 U.S. states with at least one station selling gasoline for $3.99 per gallon or less. The lowest price is currently in Virginia, where 2 gas stations are selling gasoline for $3.25 per gallon. Well, my magnificent and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much for joining me here this Wednesday. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Remember, dear friends, join me in a video later today because I will be announcing today's winner. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Wednesday.
Across the country, American families are fighting harder every week to make ends meet as they deal with President Biden's raging inflation crisis. Food prices are up, gas prices remain at unbearably high levels, and too many families are having to make the impossible decision of whether to put gas in the tank or food on the table. It's so tough to be a family in that position. I know all too well how this feels and the impacts these high prices have on families. I grew up in a poor family with a mom who worked long hours at her job and also picked up odd jobs just so our family could get by. We never had any extra money, so when prices went up, we had to go without. Families all across the country are in that same spot. People who have never visited food banks are having to turn to them to feed their families. Folks are being forced upon their things just to afford gas. It's heartbreaking and makes me furious. Reports are showing it's happening across America, in Reno, Nevada, Macon, Georgia, Yakima, Washington, and the cities in my home state of Florida, like Pensacola and Fort Myers. These people are having to turn to their local pawn shops as they see their monthly bills grow higher and higher. When President Biden said that we're going through a, quote, an incredible transition, is this what he meant? Mom and dad having to sell Bobby's PlayStation and Susie's doll collection just so they can afford to take them to school. Since day one, President Biden has